Hello, hello. Happy New Year from me, Blues, here at Saturn Blues Gaming. And this is Blues versus Yapping. I I cannot believe that's what I decided to name this. But I just kind of wanted to, once again say thanks for, you know, for everyone that, listened to this and things like that. Like I said, I'm not used to this, you know? Like being a YouTuber, you know, I always wanted to be a YouTuber, right? You know, I grew up in the days of like Game Grumps and, you know, Smosh. Who else? Honestly, oh yeah, Niga Higa. I hope I said that right. I really hope I said that right. But Ask a Ninja. I grew up with a lot of like the old timer ones. But I would say the biggest one that made me want to be a YouTuber. So there was a channel back in the day. Uh it's called It's Just Some Random Guy. He used to do the Hi, I'm a Marvel and I'm a DC. You know, and I when I was young, I loved those videos with like everything that I had. You know, I was so excited to watch them every single day, and he made me want to, do that myself. Get a bunch of toys and just kind of, you know, act them out. I never decided to do it, you know, or I never did it, at least back then. But now I feel like maybe I should have, because I'm in my early 30s. So, 33 to be exact. And doing this YouTube stuff right now in the year 2025, I feel like I kind of missed my chance, like the big boon of like 2016 or something. It's like maybe I should have started then, but at the time I wasn't, afflicted with, my neurological disease, and I was working full time, so it was like I don't have time to do YouTube, and even now, you know, in the year when I first started in 2024 to now, it's hard to do it, you know. There are times where I can barely see, because of my eyes, or the kind of like the exhaustion that I feel is like seeped into my bones. But, it's something I really wanted to do, you know? And especially now where I have a little more time. The reason I kind of bring that up is because I don't know if I like let my YouTube, videos kind of like roam, go on autopilot while I like did other things or while I was sleeping or something like that, because I woke up to a lot, and I mean a lot of videos, that was like, oh yeah, grow your channel to this amount in a week, or, grow your channel here, tips to do, your YouTube channel here. And it was like I was coming across these videos quite a bit. And I would say like a few days ago, before I made my introductory video, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna check these out because I'm a new YouTuber, you know. Sure, my mouthwashing video popped off, but like, I mean, I guess I would count myself as when I started, I had 0 and, did the mouthwashing video. Now, I have 309 subscribers. But I will still think myself as a new YouTuber, right? So I took a look at them, and a lot of the stuff that I saw, I watched 3 videos, you know, and they all, you know, they all talk about, you know, oh yeah, make sure your editing's on point, your thumbnails are on point, you know, make sure this, that, and other. And they all had the same general advice. And I don't think any of them talked about the luck aspect to this. Like, it was luck that, you know, people saw my mouthwashing video, for example, because let's be honest, I struck while the Tulpar was like ice cold. I struck while Curly was ice cold. Meaning I missed the boat by a few months. Because I came out in what, October? You know, and I did that like late December. Like, is anybody even making videos about mouthwashing anymore? I hope so, because that game is good. And I really pray it doesn't go down the route that like Undertale did, or, you know, Doki Doki Literature Club, which I haven't played. I should play that. But I hope it doesn't go down those routes. But this YouTube thing, I feel like it's kind of a young man's game, he says at 33. Because like, I love playing games, you know? I play them all the time. But I don't play them as much as I used to. You know? Like, I literally have to do it in bulk because one day I may be feeling okay. Next day I may not be. I never know, you know, with my health. And, you know, there's so much that goes into that. So you have like the video making, the editing, which I've given up on. I'll be completely honest. I've given up on the editing part of it, you know, because old. Like old. At 33, I feel older than I feel older than that. Like, to put this into like a modern lens, it's kind of like Victor from Arcane. That's the best way I can put how I feel. And I'm not talking about, you know, gaslight, Glorious Revolution or Glorious Evolution Victor. I'm talking about sickly, walk with a cane, you know, is always kind of like 2 coughs away from death type Victor. The Victor that everyone adores, by the way. And after I watched those 3 videos, I went into this kind of different, you know. I was already posting on like my social media, like Blue Sky or, you know, Facebook, you know, but I started to post on there more. And, you know, then I have Twitch, then I have YouTube, and it's like, I'm always posting, always have to come up with something new because, like I said, my goal is to create a community that everyone can feel welcome in, you know? And I can't do that if I don't have like, you know, if I don't have like the comments or, you know, the likes or the views and things like that. So I really do want to make this channel work. But boy, young man's game, there's so much I have to focus on, you know? But that's my goal. You know? I feel like I don't have a lot of time. So I really want to, and of course I'm gonna knock on wood, you know, because everyone knocks on wood when they say something like that, right? But tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so I really want to try to make it work. And so I listened to those videos. Like, people who watch from like after my mouth washing video, or I would say after my Ballatro video. Please ignore that stammer. After my Ballatro video is where I changed up my thumbnails. I tried to keep the fluff out as best as I could. And for the editing, I outright gave up. I did 2 videos. One was Octopath Traveler 2, which I never played before. And the other game was Elden Ring. Because of course I play Elden Ring. And I shortened it down to like 30 minutes. You know, I did like a whole bunch of like you know, transition stuff. I feel like I put my whole foot in my editing. It didn't get any views. It was crazy. It didn't get any views for a long time compared to, you know, the way I was doing it already, which was just sitting down, playing it, you know, and then putting it out there. And which is great because that lets me know that, you know, people will view it as long as, you know, the personality's right. But man, I feel like I got kicked in the teeth in terms of because I did that, but like actually no, I wouldn't say it's a kick in the teeth because honestly, I'm in a way I'm kind of glad because that's like one less thing I have to like focus on until, you know, I get big enough where I can like have somebody be my editor. You know, if that ever happens. But, you know, the fact that I, you know, got more views just, you know, sitting and talking and playing without all the fancy editing, that makes me feel good. You know? But like I said, I want things to grow. I just want. And I'm trying not to, and I don't want to ask a lot of, you know, anyone that sees this or anything like that. You know, if anyone's, you know, have been watching like all my videos, I don't do the whole, oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe for more, you know, because it's like they're watching a video already. But I can see why people have to do it, you know. But yeah, this YouTube thing is a young man's game, or not even a young man's game. Like I need to squash that right away, because I'll be real. This is just a young people's game in general, you know. Like anyone that is like kind of like my age or older doing YouTube has been doing it for such a long time, and I have a massive amount of respect for them. You know, to be doing it for like years on years and get into the heights that they have been. You know, it's very amazing to me to, you know, see that. Like a YouTuber I got into, I think I mentioned it in my previous video, Gabby Smolders. I just started watching her like in December, and she has videos going back like 9 years. I know Many a True Nerd has like 10-year-old videos. Wooly Versus, my favorite, you know, channel for all time. I followed Wooly even before he made that channel when he was back on Super Best Friends. You know, videos going back a decade, even more so now. You know, they've been doing it for so long, and like, you know, at my age or older, you know, they have like the audience and the everything to kind of show for it. And so for me, jumping in at like, you know, 33, there's so much that goes into this. You know, there's so much. And like I said, I know that things could, I can do better things. And I know that I can do better. I just kind of need the right way to go, you know? But yeah, I'm just, it's exhausting. but I'm not regretting it. And truthfully, I don't think I could ever regret it. Because even if things don't work out, I can say that I tried. I can say that I really put my foot in there and I gave it the best shot that I could with the things that I have. And honestly, that's the best way I feel that anyone can kind of look at this. You know? Like, I'd rather try and fail than never knowing. You know, it's why that's kind of like the motto I had when I went into writing, you know? Though, it would be nice if I could, finish my book versus, writing all the fan fiction I do. Because, of course, I write fan fiction. I'm on AO3. But I had that same motto. I'll never know if I don't try. And a lot of the things that I write on AO3 are like things that I haven't, from my own original works. And seeing people from all over come to my, little fan fictions and like love it is amazing to me. I would never have the confidence to do YouTube videos if I didn't have the confidence from writing like fan fiction and stuff. But fan fiction is a little bit different because because I don't have to all I have to do is just put, fingers to keyboard. With YouTube, it's like I have to put everything of myself into it. And that's such a terrifying thing. Because I'm naturally a private person, but I was so tired of like being super excited about things or, wanting to gush or talk about things and just like not having anyone around to talk to at that point. And then when I do get around someone, the excitement's gone, But that's what I meant by, wanting to build something as a community where we can all get together and get hype over stuff, or talk about stuff or be excited about things. And it could be anything for me, really. Like this channel's, I'm always thinking of something new. Like I love playing games, but I've been reading a really good book. Like right now I'm reading like Everlasting Us, by AJ Hughes. And boy, do I have stuff about that. Like if people think Jimmy from Mouthwashing is bad, boy, if people are interested, I would love to talk about that book. Like just to sit down like this and just talk about it because there's so much I want to say about it. But I'm always thinking of ways to, make my channel better to achieve my dream of creating the community that will outlast me. And that's pretty much my goal, like being like, living by the total drama island motto of I want to be famous. I feel like that's something everyone wants to do. Everyone that sets out to it wants to do that, and it's true for me. That's exactly what I want to do too. I want, to be able to make money from doing all this and stuff, but that would be a sweet little, bonus to my actual goal of this channel. And hell, even if I did get to the second goal, how the fuck would I make that work? How the hell would that work? I don't even know. That would be amazing, like especially for someone like me. Like I don't even like my voice, like I've heard a lot of people say, oh yeah, you have a voice for the radio. And working in customer service for like 13 years, I'm used to like all the wild out of pocket stuff people will say about my voice. Like I should be, oh boy, one of them was I should be a phone sex operator with how nice my voice is. And for the life of me, I've listened to my voice. Which, like, I've listened to it, and I know, I'm like, how do people hear that? Because I don't, you know? Like, I sound goofy. But, you know, the fact that people want to listen to that, you know, listen to my voice and is amazing to me. Yeah. Boy, when I said I was gonna yap, I really did yap. 20 minutes worth of yap. But truthfully, I'm glad. You know, it's nice to kind of get my thoughts out there about how I'm going in terms of, you know, building up the YouTube stuff. And also, my thing is I want to put more of my personality into this channel, you know? Like, I don't want to put on airs in front of everybody. I don't want to be inauthentic. I want my real self, you know, and I want people to hear my real self, hear how goofy I can be, how serious I can be, how happy and sad I can be. I want people to experience me, you know? Because I feel like that's the best way to gain a channel, is just to be you. Like, I don't have to dial myself up to 11. I don't have to dial myself down to 3. You know, I just want to be at my baseline, and I want to be able to, you know, see people see my personality through my work. Now, does that mean I'll be doing like a face cam? I don't know. I've actually had a thought of either doing VTubing or face camming, and if I had to choose between the two, VTuber. Because I feel like VTubing is such a cool experience to me. Like, I recently started to get in, like, to like watch people in that, like Fuamoko or Crony or oh boy, Pecora. Like, there's so many like VTubers out there that are just like, how do they do it? You know? Like, and not only that, people get to put a face, but they get to put a face to the voice. And I don't, you know, I don't want to have my face out there, but I would love to have the ability to put my face on something, or at least my design, you know? So like, maybe eventually I can have that, and I can do that. But yeah, this Yap session has gone on far enough. So honestly, thank you guys so much for kind of listening to like my Yap. I can't believe I fucking named it this, but thank you guys so much for, you know, indulging me for like 20 some minutes. And, you know, if you guys want, I have a stream, you know, coming out tomorrow on Twitch. It's Cult of the Lamb, so I'm adding to that. And if you guys can't make it, you know, of course I'll have the video for Cult of the Lamb on the YouTube channel tomorrow too. So I tend to do that, like stream and then video immediately after. So there's no like wait or anything like that. And yeah, if you guys want, you know, hey, like, comment, and subscribe. God, I feel dirty saying it. I never thought I'd be the one to say it. I was just talking about it. Ah, fuck. But just thanks for listening to this session, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope your New Year's is going great. Because I know it's going to be a bumpy road, not only for my YouTube channel, but for the world in general, you know? But like I said, I'm here to, you know, bring a little light that I can before I go. And that's what I want to do. So thanks, and take care.